sure to like and subscribe if you think the skibidi toilet is cringe. There has been drama with the trends such as sexual degeneracy, cash grabs, and sad kids. First, let's talk about the degeneracy.
Oh, I need to take a crap, dude. It's busy! It's busy, bro! Hey, don't open the door, please. Please don't open it. Open the door! I told you not to open it! I told you not to open it! No, I told you not to open the door! Close it! Close it!
Okay, so you can't tell me that was cringe, but now there is this disease called skibidi toilet syndrome, and I hope none of you catches it. But there is a YouTube channel named Upsong, and they post the most sexually deranged content because sure, what child would not want to watch? Camera women minus bikini and pink fat fetish among us women videos. Surely the best content in the world, isn't it? But no, in all seriousness, this is honestly sickening that thousands of kids watch that stuff. Honestly, I bet this is going to be an Elsa Gate drama again. Oh wait, DAFUQ, boom, is losing his subscribers. More on that later. So now let's talk about cash grabs. First out of two is Lankybox. Now, I hope you all know them, but I assume you do.
We're playing Roblox Skibidi Toilet Tower Defense!
So now you know who they are. If you don't, like honestly, someone has to be on drugs to post 9.5 thousand videos. I get they have editors, but I personally don't like those type of YouTubers because they make it harder for small content creators to grow. Okay, now I'm just rambling, but they do a thing called trend jacking. It's a thing where you milk a trend for every penny it's worth, and they are still on the Grimace Shake, which should have been dead by now, but apparently the Lankybox brothers can't let that go. And now for our second cash grab, Gamatoons. You may be wondering, where the hell is the skibidi toilet content? Well, let me give a brief info and credit goes to Pal.
Make sure to like and subscribe if Skibidi Toilet is cringe. So recently, drama has emerged with the owner of Skibidi Toilet called degenerate mass striking multiple channels on YouTube and taking down massive Roblox games for seemingly no reason whatsoever. This has generated him and his brand massive backlash, especially in the Roblox community, and many YouTubers and people have actually started turning against degenerate, and even old fans we have covered in past Skibidi Toilet videos have stopped ironically or unironically defending him. Degenerate is openly abusing his platform and the copyright system to mass full strike the YouTuber Talamfric's channel. If you don't know, Talamfric made Skibidi Toilet Tower Defense, or just Toilet Tower Defense, and made multiple videos going over it, obviously inspired from the Skibidi Toilet content that degenerate basically made. And basically, degenerate filed 2 false immediate strikes to Talamfric's channel, making his channel 1 strike away from complete termination, with no prior warning at all. He could have given him a 7-day notice, but no, he just goes straight to the strikes. Keep in mind, in other situations that we will discuss later, one moment a deal or some pieces brokered with the victim and degenerate, and then the next, degenerate sends even more strikes through in a major breach of trust. Here is a video of Talamfric going over the striking situation.
Degenerate, also known as Alexi, has been lying about a lot of things and also trying to get a lot of money out of people from assets that he just put together that are free. Literally all of the assets, or at least most of them that he uses, are from other things on the Steam store. Like, I've been looking around a lot, and all the speakers are made by someone else, the cameras, all of the outfits, like the suits, and all the characters are from a game called Gary's Mod, or at least like the base characters, but then he adds the suits on them, and then he adds like some other stuff from the free library. It seems kind of similar if I went into Roblox, put in an avatar, put in some clothing from the avatar shop, took someone else's model, and then put it on them as a head, and maybe add some more models that other people made to make him look cooler.
And keep in mind, degenerate does not own the assets used to create Skibidi Toilet. He just merged multiple assets together on literally a public page made by Valve, and then believed that he had the integrity to copyright Valve's assets, which is a very bold and crazy nonsensical move. Even in Valve's video policy, it specifically states that you cannot use the assets to license anything, especially to others for a payment of some kind, which is exactly what degenerate is doing. Keep in mind, too, after Talamfric's video on the injustice regarding the situation, bam, he gets a 3rd strike unprompted, and he has to remove the video. And he gets this randomly as well by degenerate for no reason, which literally puts the source of revenue that Talamfric makes in danger, as after a week, the channel will be terminated if Talamfric fails to sufficiently appeal these strikes. Keep in mind, this is the real degenerate Boom too, and he even messaged them prior with his actual Discord account and then deleted said message for some weird reason. What I find crazy is speaking to an anonymous member of one of these Skibidi Toilet Roblox games, the Fuke Boom is allegedly asking for 50% of the game's entire revenue, despite the fact that the scripter wants 40%, Talamphric wants 40%, and so they're basically trying to negotiate 15% for the Fuke Boom, despite the fact he owns no real copyright to these assets whatsoever in reality. I've heard from sources that the Fuke Boom expects unrealistic and unreasonable amounts of money from these developers and holds their channel by blackmail by essentially copyright striking them randomly to do so, which is pretty scummy. Keep in mind, the Fuke Boom has already earned millions off the trend, in which he made actively from assets he did not own from a trend he just continued to milk. This guy is so money hungry now that he is damaging the livelihood of other creators on the platform who depend on money income to fund 3D modelers, animators, asset designers, renders, map builders, and scripters, all because he feels entitled enough to do this. This guy is asking 50% from a game he doesn't own, that he does not own the assets to, in which the money needs to go to other people as well, and this guy's just blissfully negating that. According to the Roblox developer Enhe, who works on Toilet Tower Defense, the Fuke Boom actually just filed a copyright takedown request on the game as well, which is literally insane. Apparently these people were speaking in DMs and the Fuke Boom still went ahead and took down the game. Bro literally destroyed multiple people's methods of income right there because he was so egotistical enough to believe that he owns the copyright to the assets him himself never owned. Literally, Talamthric's methods of profit have been severely limited now. And if you think the premise of the Fuke Boom backstabbing people and then giving them more strikes even after talking to them is insane, well, GameTunes themselves, which is a massive YouTube channel with over 10 million subscribers themselves, made a long lengthy YouTube community post going over the situation and then stating how, my team and I logged on today to find the Fuke Boom filed 2 more strikes against our channel. He went back on his word without any hint or indication that he had changed his mind. This all happened over the course of 24 hours and we were completely blindsided. We went from hoping to work with him to feeling betrayed. And as you can tell from this testimony and also Talamthric's, this guy is doing this multiple times. And once again with the situation with GameTunes, this is just once again another example of the Fuke Boom directly hurting massive companies with multiple people behind it, depending on it for a living and income. And he doesn't seem to really care. Allegedly, according to testimonies of these people, he's consulting them privately and making it look like everyone is on good terms, lies to them, and files more strikes for assets he doesn't even own. Just more proof that the Skibidi Toilet trend is getting more and more hated. If it wasn't for the horrific fanbase already, I have documented over the course of months now, but now it is literally because of the egotistical full striker owner. Then another guy who was subjected to the Fuke Boom's false copyright strike spree was a YouTuber called Elite Cameraman, who basically did commentary style videos regarding Skibidi Toilet. And while he was copyright struck too, multiple times, and that was the first issue I believe in which arose of the situation. So the Fuke Boom has been doing this a lot of times now, and more is to come probably. So all these big creators who have covered the Skibidi Toilet meme might just be in the crosshairs of this guy, like Creecraft or LankyBox. So we'll just have to see what happens, and to debunk any misinformation that's propagated from this situation, it is actually the Fuke Boom who's doing this, because you have to write your name out to send the copyright strike. That's why it doesn't match up on occasion with his YouTube channel name. Everyone affected in this situation can absolutely attest that it is the Fuke Boom. Anyone who's saying it isn't him doesn't know what they're talking about. And also just know that no one is on the Fuke Boom side. Many big YouTubers and even fans of him are against him for doing this, and Inhe and Talamphric of Skibidi Toilet Tower Defense are actively working on a deal with the Fuke Boom. Hopefully he doesn't ask for insane amounts of money over assets he doesn't own, and hopefully with GameTunes they can get their channel back up, because I know a lot of people rely on that channel for income, and the Fuke Boom has just blatantly negated that and gone after their methods of income, despite the fact he's trying to pretend to be all nice with them, went behind their back, backstabbed them, and sent them more strikes. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe if Skibidi Toilet is bad, and if you're not on the side of the Fuke Boom on this situation, because I think false copyright striking people like what Preston's done in the past is extremely scummy, and this stuff needs to be called out. This guy, just because he's got billions of views on YouTube of some garbage toilet trend, believes he's on top of the world and can strike whoever he wants as long as they're smaller creators. He is just eyeing up this trend for as much money as he can get. He's already got millions off of it, but he just can't be satisfied with what he has. He is trying to go after more and more and more and more. Obviously though, this video is not intended for hate, harassment, or cyberbullying. Obviously I'm going to say that in the video because the Fuke Boom never said that to his fanbase when his fanbase relentlessly attacked me. Anyway, obviously I don't want anyone to go harass or do anything like that. This is just a video with justified criticism and commentary going into a situation like this for educational purposes. Anyway, make sure to leave a like and subscribe and watch my previous videos on the situation. Goodbye. Make sure to like and subscribe if Skibidi Toilet is garbage and cringe. So recently, as you all may know, I made a video basically calling out the creator of Skibidi Toilet called the Fuke Boom for basically masterful striking creators such as Talamphric who use Skibidi Toilet assets, which first of all the Fuke Boom doesn't even own the copyright to, Valve actually does, and two, the Fuke Boom actually got the massive game which Talamphric made called Toilet Tower Defense taken down on Roblox 2 based off of false DMCA strikes. Well, recently after backlash started increasing dramatically against him because of this situation, many more of his old content started to be uncovered, and let's just say some of it has aged pretty badly and is very, very cringe and weird to see. And I know damn well the Fuke Boom wants to take this video down, so make sure to watch to the end, because this video is crazy, and make sure to like as well. First of all, a tweet was made which gained thousands and thousands of likes, showing the Fuke Boom making fun of George Floyd depicting a Gmod police officer kneeling on someone's neck, and then only removed the video with the apparent meme jokes referencing George Floyd when he started receiving backlash, and then re-uploaded the same video again with those instances actually taken out. Even worse is that the Fuke Boom started striking down videos re-uploading his problematic content, which exposes more views to what he's done in the past. For example, a Twitter user came out stating how the Fuke Boom made an animation which depicted Ukrainian soldiers using civilians as human shields, and also showing Russians bombing Ukraine, and then also the Fuke Boom in this video threatening to murder the Ukrainian leader if he didn't sign an agreement not to join NATO. Like, some really political crazy stuff which I don't think you should be uploading to a kid's channel. And when someone asks for the archive video, he provides a link to it. However, if you go to it now, the Fuke Boom has literally struck it down. Too bad for him though, because Twitter has already re-uploaded it. And the clips I'm about to show, he is literally making animations of Ukraine getting blown up, and is obviously taking a pro-Russia and anti-Ukraine stance in this video. Because he is Georgian, I believe, so he obviously has like some kind of bias towards Russia, especially because he's actually studying there.
Putin invaded Ukraine. Putin is a Hitler. Сало уронили! This fucking war. Сало уронили! Now your turn. Sign this agreement, and I'll let you leave. Sign it before I crush your brainless head like a tin box full of shit. Very well, boys. War is no more.
And this upset a lot of people, and he was so unbelievably cringe in his crappily animated video, and he acted so morally righteous on such a complex, polarizing, and serious situation. Like, you should not be doing an animation or joking about this. Now, a user has actually come out stating in a tweet, remembering the time when I banned the Fuke Boom from a Fantano Patreon Discord for saying the N-word in one of the strangest interactions of my life, with the screenshot showing the Fuke Boom saying some like illiterate variation of the word, and then justifying it by stating, "Bruh, I'm sorry, context matters though. My black boys gave me the N-word pass. I'm studying Patricia Lumbomba's university in Russia, and there are literally 60% of black students. But apparently, if I can't prove to 13-year-old lovers, it doesn't count, no matter if it's not offensive at all," which just makes like zero sense. And they even put their little avatar in there, like they just epically won the debate or something. Like, "Hi, you're so cool, the Fuke Boom. I wish I could be like you. You're so cool. You won the debate there, bro." Then this brain-dead argument continues with the actual person calling him out by stating, "I'm sorry, man. I hate to break it to you, but the N-word pass is not real." And then the Fuke Boom states, "I hate to break it to you, but you don't make sense no matter how you try." And then this person states, "Big talk coming from the man who says he has an N-word pass." And then the Fuke Boom says, "Bruh, I'm sorry I offended you, but I think you should be quite less normie. Where's the information about what's real, huh?" And then the Fuke Boom says, "What's your source?" And then they just said, "Nice talking to you, man." And just for the skibidi toilet kiddies who can't understand the truth, yes, this is literally his Discord account. You can literally see it here. Match it up to his, it's the same account, it's literally him. The Fuke Boom quite literally talks like a Redditor, and it's so embarrassing to see with him calling people normies. It seems like his skibidi toilet creation was a reflection of him and his humor, and it seems like the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree. Then even another user came out of the woodworks to show another one of the Fuke Boom's wonderful now deleted videos, showing some cringe, overdone, lame joke he did where he literally states the N-word several times in this video. Here's a clip.
What's the joke, Key? I don't get it.
Man, dude, you can't have white, son. You're black. So what you saying?
What, racist?
What? No, it's just impossible to have white, son, when you're black, you know. So you just called me black, nigga? Yeah. Ain't you black? Yeah, I am, but from you it's racist. What's racist here, nigga? You just call this nigga because he is nigga. Hey, nigga, why you so racist, nigga? So you're saying he ain't nigga?
Yeah, he is, but...
Then what's the goddamn problem, nigga?
Now, obviously, I know after making this video, I'm gonna start a bit of an escalation in this war, and I can bet you all tons of money that the Fuke Boom wants my head on a spike, but I couldn't care less. The skibidi toilet trend is garbage, as I've said for the past 2 months, and I stick by that opinion. Now, I'm glad larger swathes of people are actually turning against it now, and are also seeing the Fuke Boom for who he truly is. I think the biggest point in this entire video is quite literally how he just abuses the copyright system and strikes down and silences people no matter what. And he still hasn't even bothered to address the striking situation, while his mods actively silence anyone who speaks up about it. That's just classic dictatorship behavior going on here. Anyway, of course, this video is not intended for sub-bullying, hate, harassment, or anything like that. It's just an educational video going over the entire situation as a whole in a documentary type video, basically documenting the entire situation. And if Skibidi Toilet is cringe, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Watch my other ones. Goodbye.
Huge Roblox drama news today with Flamingo getting attacked by Skibidi Toilet fans because of his recent video. The first story comes in with a massive Roblox YouTuber called Flamingo who has over 12 million subscribers, who basically needs no introduction. I'm sure you all know him. He basically made a video recently going over the recent Skibidi Toilet Roblox drama where the Fuke Boom striked Game Tunes, and that situation's actually over and done with now. And then he striked Talanthric multiple times and then got Talanthric's toilet tower defense game taken down. And this was the Fuke Boom who did this. It wasn't a fake account, it was literally him. Anyway, Flamingo decided to share his honest and brutal opinion and called the Fuke Boom out for its obvious copyright abuse, and Flamingo has every right to call this out, because it is so stupid how the Fuke Boom just destroyed Talanthric's sources of revenue and other people's sources of revenue who depended on this game for income, and got the game permabanned, so currently they have no game and are trying to fix it and get a new one out. The Fuke Boom literally messaged them on Discord asking to sort this out, then deleted the message, and then hours later literally sent a third strike to Talanthric's channel sometime later. Like, I can't believe the brass neck of the Fuke Boom who literally gets millions of dollars out of this trend to then ask 50% from the game, which he just proceeded to take down anyway. Like, this guy is asking for unbelievable percentages of revenue from a game he doesn't own, from assets he doesn't own. How is this even defensible? So as of now, Toilet Tower Defense still isn't back, and at this point there is quite a possibility that it might not come back. Why? Because the Fuke Boom was too greedy and decided to strike down a Roblox game in which did resemble assets which he had in his videos. However, he didn't own. He didn't trademark those assets because Valve actually owns the assets he used. That's like me deciding to copyright Freecraft's face and then deciding to strike down every video with his face in it. Anyway, let's see what Flamingo has to say about this crazy situation, bro.
It, could have potentially gotten this whole channel taken down. Never meet your heroes. They might be a corporate monster. I like that he has, please contact me if I didn't put you in the credits. But has on all of his videos. If you're the author of certain assets in video and I didn't credit you properly, please contact me. But then he'll go ahead and copyright strike people's videos. Like, possibly end their careers over, honestly, nothing. Like, you're doing fine. There comes a certain point where you just have to accept that people are gonna use your stuff and profit off of it. You don't gotta be like a jackass about it. If Game Tunes got deleted, you know, nothing of value was lost.
And yes, Flamingo did say jackass. Oh my god, this is absolutely crazy. However, unironically, people actually start getting mad at him for saying this word and quote-unquote swearing, even though he's a grown adult. And then even Skibidi Toilet Kids started mass unsubscribing from Flamingo's channel because they couldn't handle his opinion. And some people even saying, I hate you, and throwing insults at him, and others were claiming, well, Flamingo, you actually lied. It was a fake the Fuke Boom who sent it. Like, literally, these responses are so stupid. I've literally spoken to the people behind the Toilet Tower Defense game, and yes, it is the real Fuke Boom who sent those strikes in. Like, what would anyone get out of lying about that? So anyway, what side are you guys on this? Flamingo's side, or the kids getting mad at him for sharing an opinion? Now,
So that concludes this video. If you think it's good that the Skibidi toilet trend is dying, then smash that like and subscribe button, hit it nice and good for me. Bye.